and just stretch my legs and nothing else. That's all right.
Angus. Somebody's asking which one's Angus. It's the old bald guy. I'm just going to do some cleanup. Anybody want to clean up some garbage that they have out of the way? I might be wrong. Yep. Fine. Get back. Like, no, that was the way. Back. Down. Anything. Go back. Right. SGK. Left hand. Okay. Yeah. ETA 1706. Other way round. Yeah. San Francisco to Hawaii, Honolulu.
I'll wait until Angus is back. I'll go and get rid of this.
Yep.
And warm up a bit.
Did anything bad happen overnight in continental USA flights? Not particularly. We had a bit of a sim issue on the way into Denver. A bit unfortunate, but we recovered it. Gary, I flew a brilliant approach. Gary then flew a brilliant approach down to the last 30 feet, and then inexplicably decided to put a big bootful of rudder in.
Oh, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Oh wow, how have we managed to get in such a traffic jam here?
We've caught everybody up.
Oh, it
Basically.
looks like it's so what range have I got? I've got this 40, so that's 20 miles either side of us, and there's 4 other aircraft
Yeah.
in the middle of the Pacific. Oh, Gary, if you're listening, you obviously are. I had a nice question earlier. Why Simfest? Why call it Simfest? It's a festival of simming, I suppose, is the obvious answer, but any more thought gone into it? Sounds like a Gary word to me. Vince, yeah, we're slopping one to the right, just because.
Because traffic.
Well, a little bit of traffic as well, and because. No idea, can't remember anti-faff. Is that reply to the Simfest question? That's about right. I thought it was a Gary word. No, there hasn't been much ATC this flight, but then it would just be oceanic position reports anyway, so I haven't really missed much. However, it is starting to get light. I'm very excited. So I think all through yesterday, all the flights I did yesterday and last night. Oh no. It just seems to have been dark forever in this sim. When's the planned departure out of Honolulu? It's 1800 soon.
Yeah. How long are they going to be flying for, Dan? Until they take off from Honolulu at 1800 Zulu?
I've heard that it's somewhere near 6 hours
6 hours?
and 35 minutes.
6 hours and 35 minutes.
And 35 minutes as well. I reckon that the last 35 minutes will be absolute hell. Yeah, that'll be. We are scheduled to get in at 17:05.
So actually,
55 minutes
it's going to be, what is it now?
It'll be later.
It'll be about 17:08.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
17:10-ish. We're about.
I'll hold you to that.
I'll get. I'll remind Gary to do a time sync when we land. Oh, hello, another plane.
Spitty Yee. Oh, there. And is it links real weather? Yes, we use a weather program called Active Sky Next, or AirSend as everybody calls it. And that downloads weather information from around the globe and kind of throws it all together from all these different sources and makes it a very good approximation of what's going on in the real world. Which Craig's program then corrupts and feeds into Pearson. No, I didn't say that. Aer Lingus 1 isn't the next leg 6 hours. No, it's not 6 hours.
It's 6 hours
and
and 35 minutes. The 35 minutes are very important to Gary.
I think that the first 6 hours will breeze by.
Yeah, I think we could do that.
It is bloody cold. Sorry, pardon my language.
I agree.
But
Has that made any difference?
I don't feel the cold, and no, because the switch is kaput. So no, you can't turn it off from in here anymore.
Oh. Shall we?
You have to go outside.
If you step outside, there's an extension lead that the fan is plugged into, and if you just unplug the fan, that's the answer. Yeah. About an hour or so. Yeah. Yeah.
Greg. Yes, Greg? I don't tend to feel cold, but I am cold.
Yeah, I think it's warmer actually on this side.
It is warm on that side. I've been cold for the past hour and a half. No wonder it's about 4 below in here. And me. I might demand a 1 hour union rest period halfway through.
How did we get the additional line on the heading indicator? Well, what we did is we have, on the ND,
right.
so what we've done is we've put in an offset, so we're offsetting a mile to the right. So we're talking a little bit about this earlier on, so we have over particularly places like the Pacific, the Atlantic, places where there's not a lot of radar cover, in modern times with modern navigational equipment. One of the problems, ironically, of having more accurate navigation is that everybody flies exactly down the centre line of the airways, which, whilst it's it means that you arrive at your destination with great accuracy, it means that you're more likely to run into another aeroplane who's also going to be flying exactly down the centre line of that airway. So to introduce a bit more randomness back in, as it were, that you used to have anyway with the older navigation systems that were less accurate, it's encouraged that you should try and do a random offset, so either no offset at all, 1 mile or 2 miles right of the centre line. So we've just come a mile right of the centre line. It means that we're out the stream, the bulk of the traffic. We don't have to worry about being sat in their wake turbulence, bouncing around all over the place, and it means that we're very unlikely to run into anybody.
Unless they've offset.
Unless they've also offset 1 mile to the right. Yeah.
No.
Or they're coming the other direction. Or if they're coming the other direction, they've offset 1 mile to the left. But yeah.
Yes, sorry, I see what you mean. I was thinking about people coming out. It's only 5 hours 30. It's only 5 hours 35.
Oh.
Well, I think we should cut his coffee allowance dramatically. He won't need nearly so much.
No.
That's going to be a bollocks. Let me guess. What's that? Yes. Oh, no, it's too early. is going live on Twitch. Remember, guys, you can follow us. So although we perhaps don't stream that regularly, when we do, you'll get to hear about it.
Lovely sunrise now, just started to come up.
Oh yeah, you can see the nice glow.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm even amazed by that. How the hell somebody could create a computer program that gives a sunrise that looks that realistic?
I know.
In the words of my favorite Scottish comedian, it's fucking brilliant. It was funny. I was in the U.S. somewhere. I'm gonna say like Baltimore or something, and I was getting on an elevator, and got up a floor, and then this other woman got on board, and she sort of smiled, and then one of the things you always do in elevators is talk about weather. So just as if my floor was opening up, she spoke out with this really broad Glasgow accent. She said, "Boy, the weather's really, really good, don't you think?" So I'm just walking out the elevator and I say without turning back, "It's fucking brilliant." And all you heard was the door close and a roar of laughter because she knew exactly who it was, Billy Connolly.
Oh, that was a good one for you, Angus, because you're not going to be here for too much longer, so How do you feel? It was Alpha that asked it, actually. How do you feel on commercial flights? This is probably about an hour ago now.
Oh, okay.
Where there have been lots of bits and bobs going. Do you relax on commercial flights, or are you kind of looking around and seeing what's going on?
I relax because I know that they're just as professional. The ones I sometimes worry about is when you're on like a CRJ or something, and you know that the level of experience isn't huge. I don't think about it at all until there's thunderstorms around.
Yeah.
And then I start looking out the window and go, why are we heading towards the dark?
Yeah.
And what can I do about it?
Yeah.
That's what sort of bothers me. One of the things that it disappoints you as a pilot, being in a commercial airliner, is not having an idea of where you're going at that moment. Because you look out the window and you can't really tell. So it's nice when they have those maps in the back of the seat, you know, like the ones that have screens and stuff, just so you get a bit of a feel for where you are.
Yeah.
But things that do bother me is when I'm sitting there as a perfectionist, is when I'm sitting in cruise and I hear the throttles just go back to idle. It's like, what is going on? And half the time it's top of descent. The guy reaches over, grabs the throttle, and just slams him. Just drives me crazy.
I'm just thinking, 445. Start thinking about this approach, really.
Yeah. Good way.
Then it's done. We can carry on chatting.
Yeah. Look.
Oh, these are on route charts. No. Go away.
This is gonna. You've flown into Hawaii, I'm sure, before in SimFest, eh?
We've done it in SimFest.
Do you know, I can't remember the last time. I mean, I think I have, but
because this is going to be a great view, especially when you come in from the east, as we're doing.
Yeah.
Because it has that famous, escarpment or rock outcrop at the east end, down by Waikiki Beach.
It's a fairly bumpy place, isn't it, really?
Yeah. But scenery should be terrific at the coral waters. See Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, so there we go. KSFO-2.
Okay, yeah, bit of transition, I agree.
Yep.
Shall we soon get some weather without turning all the lights
I
off?
suppose we probably should, yeah.
Think about
my good friend Jonesy.
Yeah.
One of the guys I've been flying with for years. In fact, a guy that learned some of the early procedures through the simulated type of stuff that I do. And now we're flying together. He's just a great guy. And he's watching it. And he said, well, at this point, I could either go work out or I could continue watching the nerds. I choose to watch the nerds.
I think that's a compliment. I'm still making my mind up, if I'm honest.
Oh, I think we might be out of paper.
Ah.
I think that might be the problem. You know, Angus, I think there's another roll in there. There we are.
That's it.
It was a short ATIS.
That's why we didn't get
The weather was clear. No sick.
That's why we didn't get.
the load sheet. Now. There we go. Oh. Okay.
Does it not go into a spindle?
No, it just. I think it just. Oh, maybe it does.
Not go into a spindle? Maybe not, actually.
No, that was the spindle from the old one.
Ah. Well, it should be space now.
Yeah. There we go. Ah, there we go.
Same issue.
Yeah.
They're running Craig's weather program now. Can we blame him?
Try again.
Okay. Have you sent? Sorry.
I've sent it.
All right. Okay. I just think we can look at messages. Well, 0408. So it's essentially easterly-ish.
Yeah. So we should, yeah, thanks.
So what do we think in terms of runway? Let me 8 left or 8 right.
Yeah.
Isn't it? What do we think?
Well, I mean, if we could get the
I think it's going to be 8 left. 8 right is massive.
oh, there we go.
Let's
Get
play.
the ATIS coming off.
Okay.
Runways in use. ILS 8 left. RNAV GPS 8 right.
Oh,
Right, now there's a note that lasso is in effect, land and hold short operations,
which we don't do.
which we don't do.
So let's take
So-
08 right,
Yeah,
because that won't involve anything like that, and
Yeah.
it's an RNAV,
yeah,
which will be more fun, and the visibility is 10 statute miles, there's absolutely no reason not to.
yeah,
Pure 2,700.
yeah.
Right, so a request.
We'll request the RNAV 8 right.
08 right. I know it's a bit of a pain to get from 08 right, but it just solves all
But
those
it solves all
problems.
of those problems.
Being asked to do things we don't really want to do.
Exactly.
So what did we say? It was the Kana 2, bitter.
Yeah.
Let me just find the approach. Just go to
RNAV GPS 8
And
right.
the-
7140.
Sorry.
7-140 is the chart.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So, and it's Addic I'll go for.
never asked, Dan, what do you do for a living?
I sell medical supplies to the NHS.
My brother-in-law did that for his whole career.
Yeah,
Neat. Yeah.
nice customers, helping people, pays the mortgage most of the time. Let's take discontinuity out.
Well, actually, we want to go bitter up to there, don't we? See what I mean?
It won't do that, so we're going to do. No, see, this is what it's playing at. It's backhand
To
there. Takes
That's
that
the
bit around.
Yeah.
There we go. And now we won't have insufficient fuel because we're not trying to fly the approach twice.
Yes. Oops.
Mind your head. Okay, so if I talk this through up here,
Yeah.
you just confirm. So
I'll read it on the chart as you talk through it.
backhand crossing 358 or 360.
Okay.
Neil at 10990. Is there any restriction there?
No restriction.
Kana 7,000 above.
Correct.
Board. Oh no, sorry. It's been stepping. Press the button would help. Rabs 4,000 above.
Correct.
Makoa 3,000. Below 3,700, above 3,400. 210 knots.
Correct.
Same for Rabs actually in terms of speed. And then get rid of this. Actually, no. Then we're on to the arrival, which actually is going to be from Makoa Collis and in from there. Or is it going to be Rabs Kit? Where does the Arnav arrival actually end?
It ends at Makoa, doesn't it?
Right.
But let me see if there's. I think that is the right arrival, but I don't think it necessarily joins up, does it?
No. How far out is Haddock? Is 20 miles. I mean, Collis is at.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what. Why don't we leave it all in there? There's a disco, so that's all right.
Leave it to that.
And leave it
then
and
go
go
from
see
there.
what we get cleared for. Because if they clear us off the arrival early to Haddock, then we'll still have it.
Yeah.
And if we don't, then we can join it up later, can't we?
We've got good data today. It's not like we're going to confuse feet now.
No.
So the arrival minimums are 320.
Yep.
Barrow.
Yep.
I think you do independently.
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay.
So address disco radio, speedboard 47 Charlie, go ahead. One 124.1.
Board.
But 124.what?
One. Sorry.
124.1 at board for Honolulu. Thank you very much indeed, speedbird 47 Charlie.
Now you realize in the early annals of aviation, people had to sort of volunteer to try things out. You can just imagine what this guy was thinking. Maybe I shouldn't have volunteered for this. Get fired out of an ejection seat.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Magazines from the 50s, I think, right?
Yeah. I remember seeing
December 1955. I was 3 months old.
Giving it all.
Seeing, had some of the adverts and the classifieds and things in the back of those, reading through the other night.
Yeah, just fascinating. Take a couple of these to read on the flight.
happy with the star?
Yes. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay. I think we can expect to be descended on the profile. Seems to be the
Yep.
star. So in terms of the approach, visibility looks very good. Honolulu, no issues there. Fairly warm, but not that high. So if we're calling for the RNAV, we should be given a direct to one of the intersections. Then we'll look to go visual as early as we possibly can.
Yep.
But then use whatever vertical profile to guide us down. I might take my last landing. I might take controls out.
Yeah, you take one.
For the week, anyway. Now that we should have. No, let's just check see what we've got in terms of the profile.
3.22 degrees.
Yeah.
So that is slightly steeper than normal. Yeah, 3.3. So that we'll just bear that in mind, I
Yeah.
suppose.
So we want to be quite
figure
well
those, yeah.
configured by Collis.
Yeah.
Maybe flaps 10
Yeah.
sort of area, just to give us some drag on the way down.
Yeah.
Extra drag. What have you got anything in your notes there?
Not particularly. The sector safe is 5.3 to the 5.3 in the north west. 4 in the final approach sector, but should we use 5.3 as the call out? Because that's the terrain. And actually, they will come around. Yeah.
To the south side it's 5.2 anyway. That's the go around. So
Yeah.
if we go to 5.3, then we cover that.
Yeah. The go around itself, that will be straight ahead, 500 feet, then a right turn direct to Alana. So that should work in LNAV.
Yeah, just to be aware of terrain and peaks on the extended centre line. So we get out of the way.
Do you want terrain on your side?
Yeah, I don't think there's any harm. Look at the weather.
Yeah. Okay.
So, worry about that. What else we got? Fuel-wise, prediction. So we predicted almost 14. That's not an issue. That's over an hour's fuel.
Yeah.
No reason to guess we might be going to alternate at this stage. We do have to, for whatever reason. Fuel required. Find the right sheet. That's load sheet as well. Is 2.5 tons.
Okay.
So we still, even if we get down there and decide that for whatever reason we are going to divert, we've still got 10 tons to do.
Yeah.
That should be no issues with the aircraft.
Nope.
In fact, things work better than we thought they did.
Yes.
We missed that. Oh, anyway. Bits of the aircraft work that we didn't
Yes.
think worked when we departed.
Indeed.
So that's fine. Flaps 25.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
we discussed that we perhaps need to get a little bit dirty a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
The other issues might.
Sure. Angus,
Yes.
is there anything that springs
You
to
want to
mind
add?
for you and to add?
No, just enjoy it. You said it was your last landing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it
week,
was the same
yeah.
like the one I had just before that. So what could be better than landing in Honolulu?
Yeah.
Landing well in Honolulu.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend Jonesy is still watching. He's saying it's one of his favorite approaches too. People asked that earlier, and I was saying
Yeah.
that I think it was a couple nights ago. They were asking Peter and I, "What are your favorite approaches?" And Peter just went, "You," and I just said, "Anything where there's water and terrain."
Yeah.
So like the Vancouver's, you know, if you've got rising mountains and you've got water, it's
Vancouver's
just,
lovely.
yeah. And going into Rio is another
Yeah.
one, over the high terrain into a coastal thing. So it's just, yeah, those ones always seem to be favorites, and Hong Kong would fit in with that, because when you talk to the guys that used to go in there, it was their favorite by long shot.
Put that in now.
So all I would say is the landing weight obviously is going to be like 260. So if you put that in now,
That's your prediction.
yeah, that's what I make it.
Point.
Well, and strictly speaking, I mean 259.9, but 260 is close enough, isn't it? So yeah, there you go.
So they're asking, is Worldflight still using CPDLC? You guys weren't actually using it, is that correct?
We've not used it all week. There
Right.
is.
Have you used it previous years?
A little bit.
The only thing
Okay.
we really use ACAR's messaging for is to send messages to the other sims.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think the internet. Yeah, there are so many other ways to send messages to other people. That it happens through that. Or video calling, as you see.
Yes.
Australians.
Yes. Yes.
Less than
Very professional.
But very professional.
Very professional. Not that there's anything wrong with Australians having a drink or two. Or three.
It's the 11th, 12th, 13th.
or when their telephone conference with you ends with, "Oh, the police are here, goodbye."
Okay. Wow, is that a controller there?
That
How high
is.
he?
Yeah, actually, do you know what? There is 4 plus 4, 3. So yeah, that's someone at
No, I suppose that's 40.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Everybody else is now 1,200 feet above us. Do you think we should go back to 360?
I think we should. I think we should turn their alarms off. You can turn your alarms off. About 3 clicks of a mouse and you've turned all that.
What you do is just checking to see if you're watching.
Yeah, there is that. We're almost at board, which is presumably named after the state of the pilots by the time they get here.
So yeah, so I will
Not on this flight.
go over to Honolulu. Also, I guess we need to get rid of our offset, don't we? Probably around here.
If we're going under
Maybe a
radar
bit,
control, yeah, but
actually,
let's just check what these guys are. I mean, yeah. No reason why not.
Yeah.
We'll clear
We've
that
done
out.
that. The only other thing to say is stopping.
Yeah, I was just going to cover that.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me, because I'd then forgotten. Monitor this. So. This is one of the issues, I think, with zero right. Actually, no. Stopping is fine, and getting off is fine. It's once we're off, then it's a Polderbarn-esque taxi.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I'll tell you what we can do is we can shut down 2 and 3 once they're cooled down, can't we?
Yeah, I mean, Romeo Golf is the obvious.
Yeah.
3,600 metres, water brakes 2. Plenty without having to do calculations. It has to be dry. We just had to be caution that it's quite a sharp turn back on ourselves.
Yeah.
Once we're at the end of it. Idle first. We've plenty of that way too. And we can roll out. I suspect most will be on the left.
Yeah.
Maybe roll out to the end if we do miss it.
I'll give Honolulu a call.
Okay, sorry, yes.
That's right. Honolulu Centre, good evening, Speedbird. Good morning, even Speedbird 47 Charlie. Flight level 360 overboard. Zero 527 Speedbird 47 Charlie.
just. I wonder whether taxi, Romeo Golf back on ourselves, Romeo Tango, Charlie, Delta.
Yeah, probably.
That less than 0 right.
I mean, I guess the only question is, I don't know how wide Charlie is, but so it might be that we end up getting sent all the way around. But yeah, Charlie doesn't make the most sense.
Well, could they not send us up 0 4 right?
Yeah.
Taxi. Anyway, then parking is next. Board. No BA stands here, but anyway, they're probably just going to anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Nothing we need to worry about.
Well, I like this sunrise. This is
I know,
Yeah,
isn't it?
lovely.
Nice.
Lovely.
Yeah, just a red tinge.
Yeah. A few little puffy clouds.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the popcorn clouds, as I call them.
Yeah.
They're out over the water.
One above us there at
Yeah,
400.
the contrail, that is just nice.
But Three arrival, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Oh, that's not what we
That's not what we briefed, was it?
Briefing for. Bother. But
Speedbird 47 Charlie, just to confirm Maggie 3, we're expecting Kina 2.
47 Charlie negative with a Maggie 3, the Kina 2 is if you want, you can take the Kina 2, that's no problem, Super 47 Charlie.
Yeah, we'll take the Kina 2, and we'd like to request the RNAV runway 8 right approach, please, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Super 47 Charlie now is bouncing out full approach for now.
Thank you, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
spent all that time. Oh, if they're on easterlies, I'm not entirely sure.
No, that's what I thought.
No. There you go. Their choice.
No, what's that?
Oh, how do I stop?
Disregard.
Oh,
So it had Kina 2 arrival and then it said disregard. So what did you have?
I had Kina 2, but I,
Okay.
I suspect that means that I think he sent that to us in error. That he's meant to send that to a different aircraft. Because he did say Kina 2 to me on the radio.
Yeah, it was absolutely clear.
The other advantage of that is that we'll sort of, everybody else will be going that way. We'll go
Around the top.
go around
Yeah,
the top,
because
yeah.
that's what they did at one of the airports. You could tell the Worldflight teams were on one approach, one arrival, and the rest were on the other.
Yeah.
I think it was in Houston, but it was excellent controlling there.
Well, actually, all across the states,
Yes.
controlling was very good.
Very good.
We only had one slight hiccup, and it was just a capacity thing. We ended up going about 50 miles in the wrong direction while he tried to get round to talking to us. But,
Right.
wasn't through lack of trying on his part. Right, I'm definitely going to stretch my legs now.
So there's a message here. Tell the boys doing the current flight to park right at the end of taxiway Zulu near runways 22s. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep, we can do that.
And that was from DJ Panther 44. I don't know who that is. And Paula Fusion says yes, next to 22 right.
Yeah. I see, yeah.
And I'm not a VATSIM, guys. Alex H304, did you see that? Because he's writing, I've tried to register on VATSIM and made an account, but now I'm stuck on how to go on help. Okay. Yeah. Don't know. Yes, this Worldflight 747, along with a number of other aircraft, are doing flights 24 hours a day for 7 days. However, they do finish tomorrow in Sydney, Australia. The aircraft is just going to be approaching Honolulu shortly. So you can continue to watch until into tomorrow, Saturday. 24/7. Not something you normally see in the cockpit. Leaves.
No.
So his says low battery. How much has yours got?
No, mine's got 40% still, so actually maybe we should swap. No, it's there's like a little. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, I mean, you gotta take your opportunities, right?
Oh, that's right, because we don't often get to take pictures,
Yeah.
obviously, and
Yeah.
you're definitely not doing it as you're on final approach.
Yeah.
So that's actually one of the other islands.
Yeah, I was
now
gonna
that
say
look
it
at
looks. Yeah.
There's the
Just
big
a little bit of
island and Maui and stuff are. So
Yeah.
look at that, they've even got those sort of steers
Yeah.
type. That's impressive.
Yeah, it is really brilliant, isn't it?
It really is.
nice.
It's just out of this world. That I always say it. Like I buy these airport sceneries,
Yeah.
and they take the Microsoft standard, which would be a P3D or whatever it is now, but they put these things on top of it. How do these kids like sit at home and create an airport out of magic? And you taxi around. If you know the airport, it's like it really looks like this.
Yeah.
Because to me, that's what. Whoops.
Yes.
I just leaned on that.
Was once a pen. Yeah. Yeah. Well.
But the talent there people have. Just,
isn't it?
yeah. And then you change it to night, and all of a sudden,
Everything
perfect
changes.
lighting,
Yeah.
spotlighting, shadows. I just don't get it.
No. This was a good one to be on, I think. this leg.
And asking if I fly in bad sim, and I don't. I just use my sim for sort of procedural work with young pilots that are coming up in the business. So it's just a hobby that I do, and I haven't used VATSIM now because I just sort of act as the controller sitting in the back and allow the other two pilots to sort of learn two crew cockpit procedures. Yep.
Mr. Matthew Weddle is here. Come for the meal.
Oh, excellent. Information Kilo.
I got 3003 off that. Does that?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Can we do a descent checklist? If I hand control to you.
Set checklists. Recall.
Okay.
Auto brake.
Is 2. Don't look at this way.
Landing data.
So we've got 26. No, it's gone back to 262. Why is it done
Yeah,
that?
but we've got it in there. See?
We got it in there though. It's 152. Yep.
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 Flat. Sorry. Approach briefing.
Completed. You happy?
Yep, happy with that. Descent checklist complete.
You have control.
I have control. Just gonna look out the window for a bit.
Yeah. Pilot's discretion to then maintain flight over 200 speed 47 Charlie.
Alright, well I'm going to put that in. But we're not going to start down yet because we've still got 190 miles.
Funny, I thought you'd made mention that the board intersection is where the pilots get to at that point, and then I heard descent and I was thinking, finally, and I look over and I thought that intersection said began.
No, sadly not. 71 miles.
71 miles, okay.
Yeah. That's not so bad. So we've got 187 miles to run, give or take. Or you could have a plan like us and request one.
Yes.
As long as it's not 26 left. Oh wow, we're on the front cam already. Excellent.
Yeah.
Isn't it so much nicer when there's something to see outside?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if we mentioned we swapped iPads because yours is running low on power.
Oh yes.
So if that doesn't look like what you
what I
selected,
had before, okay. No, that's fine.
Where is it? It's in entertainment, I think. Oh, don't know.
Did not-
Yeah.
That's what. That's
There you
what I was
go, you got
trying-
it.
Yeah, you got
Oh,
it.
is
Got
it?
it. Got it.
Still running. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, just SimFest UK under recently viewed. There you go.
Is this yours then? Simon?
Yep, that's fine. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'll be particularly careful. That was one of the best decisions we made all week, I think,
What's that?
to brief that arrival
Yeah.
as opposed to the.
I've got anything.
I've said, yeah, front camera's looking much better. I don't know what Benny's done to it, but cool. Good.
looking at Simon's nav display, it looks like you're flying into a hornet's nest.
I know it's a bit quite cluttered, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
But the end is in sight.
Yes.
Oh,
I just think at this point we should just have some piped in Hawaiian music.
I know.
don't tell them.
Careful.
Yeah, just they don't need much encouragement for that sort of thing, you know. Actually, no, there's a lot of activity in the house. There's bottles of coffee and some food and things like that, sort of ready to go. Are you heading back into London tonight then?
Yeah, I'm
meet up with your
going to take
wife?
the rental car back to Heathrow, take the tube back to the hotel, and we leave in the morning. Really enjoyed bombing around the countryside and driving on the wrong side of the road. Such a blast. The only problem is doing it at 2 a.m. in the morning, basically forgetting that they're roundabouts and not drive-throughs. So just if you remember, look once in a while, make sure there wasn't a car coming.
At least you're on the right side of the car, that makes it easier.
Yeah, I found it seamless. I really didn't have a problem. I really enjoyed it.
That's a bit rapid. I might just go 280 for the descent, yeah?
So, yeah, you happy with that? Yeah. Fine.
Should push it back further, right? That was steeper descent. Might be later.
Yeah, it's gone back quite a distance actually. Still having a think.
Having a big think.
Lovely illustration what we were talking about earlier.
Yes, that's right. Thank you.
Real world, these things don't run on i7s.
Starting to slightly worry that I might have broken it.
That had crossed my mind. Let's start
Yes.
out. Is there any? No.
No, because you'd get it. It'd say it was in descent mode.
Well, yes,
and it
you
would
get
give
a a D cell point there, so something.
And just try it again.
I was just checking. Yeah, data in the legs is good. No problem there.
Oh, let's get some wind, shall we? So,
You
just
think
to
that's
make
gonna
it
make a
think a bit
difference?
more. Well, no, just thinking it is.
Right, we can catch it up if we need to.
Yeah, we won't need to. We're still.
Right, well, let's do. Here's a thought. Let you do that. Not gonna break it.
Yeah.
What are we to 6? Oh, hello. It's having a thing. Look at that. So,
Well,
don't
if
like
it
that.
doesn't compute it,
well, if
doesn't
we
matter.
go Neil at 10,
Yeah.
so we've got
who needs me now,
26.
We've got well, no, it's 7 or above at Cana, isn't it? That's the restriction. So it's 20.
I was going to do some.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, but if we do it on Kina,
The altitude required by there.
which is
Yeah,
7 or above, so that's 29,000 to lose, isn't it? I mean, it's
roughly 90 miles, so we
yeah.
probably want to go now.
well, yeah, but we can be above. That's fine. We've got about 100. About now is
Yeah.
the time to
But
go.
about-
But
yeah.
yeah,
That's what I
And
just
it's at
said.
90 before Neil.
Feel free.
let's go.
Let's go.
I'm going to give it another couple of miles, just to just to. Let's go. Level change. It's quite smooth, actually, isn't it? To level change.
Yeah, I think there's quite. The damping is pretty good.
Yeah.
The only time where it's an issue is Toga, where it sits and does the thing. But the rest of the time, the damping, the Mark's Pro damping is lovely.
Yeah. Hold
Yeah.
LNAV flight level change speed. And do you want to give them a shout? Just let them know that we're out of 360.
Good. Hardy's watching again. Oh, yeah, Hardy's picked up on them. Yeah. Hardy, yeah, it looks like it's when we put in a hard sort of descent speed that we wanted rather than what the system wanted. Honolulu, speed at 47 Charlie, we're out of 360 for 200. Flight level 1 is 47 Charlie. Hardy, it's 6A as far as I'm aware. We've not put in any updates this week.
We're going to go speed 280.
Okay. So, Neon, no, this is not the longest flight of the lot. Boy, don't we know it. The next one is
Who's doing the longest flight of the lot?
Gary.
Oh, is
Lenny,
it Gary?
And, surprise, surprise, for the 4th flight of the day, me.
Oh,
Although I am only social second this, so
Yeah.
fewer duties. Block time of 6 hours and 35 minutes. Flight time of 3 hours 35. So Hardy, if that's something you've done in 6B, don't worry about it, because it happens if you direct beyond the top and drop as well, something like that. Anyway.
100 miles to run.
Top of descent, top and drop. Was the descent speed lower or higher?
Originally higher, so, but
There we are, that's it, so it's,
Well,
it's moved back behind
yeah.
us.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, okay, problem
But
solved.
we're not too bad actually at the moment. I think We're 98 miles, 300 feet, 300. A little bit high actually. Gonna have to do it.
That's funny. I wasn't even looking and I heard those things come
Yeah.
out. That's great. Heinlein saying, oh,
Yeah.
okay, when the new descent speed is lower, the new TD may be behind the aircraft.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
What I am curious about though, actually Hardy, if you're listening, is when we put cost index 90 in, about 1,000 feet before top of climb, it didn't seem to take the speed. It kept us at about, well, what feels to me like cost index 0 speed. About Mach decimal 80, which may be entirely accurate, but I don't know.
There was another question I had as well, but I'll save it for the forum sometime. Oh, but it's actually, no, it's more one for Peter, to be fair.
Look at that island.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Oh,
Look at that.
Yeah, last time I looked out, there was sort of a cloud deck there for a bit.
yeah.
They're using 2.6s. Why are they using 2.6s?
Is it in Honolulu or one of the other islands?
It could be somewhere else, I suppose.
Is there a 2.6?
There is a 2.6, the other end of where we were expected to go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's left and right though, so maybe it's
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Oh, it could be, yeah, it could be somewhere else.
The lower
Hardy
cost
Heinlein.
Heinlein.
Simon,
Sorry.
not sure I understood your question correctly. The lower cost index will also lower the common speeds.
Oh yeah, but so in the climb, we were climbing with cost index 0, which gave us, you know, a max
Maximum
speed
climb.
as we climbed. Yeah, so as we climbed, with the max speed that cost index 0 was giving us was about Mach decimal 78, 79, so it settled down at about that in the climb. And then 1,000 feet before top of climb, I entered cost index 90 and selected it in. But the and I would have expected the speed to increase to about Mach decimal 84, decimal 85, but it stayed at about decimal 8, which is what I would have expected cost index 0 to be. So it was as if it didn't take the cost index, the new cost index.
Okay, but you were expecting a higher speed?
Yes,
So he's saying the lower cost index would give you a lower.
correct. But
Okay.
then we entered a higher cost index.
Oh, I see.
But the
90
speed
being
didn't change.
90% more than 0?
Well, it's
Or
it's
is it
a
10% less than...
well, it's
100?
a no, it's a dimensionless number, isn't it? It's
I don't
kilogram.
use them,
It's
so I
something
don't
like
understand.
kilogram. It's kilograms per dollar or something like that.
If
or
you
something
used
like
it,
that.
Angus, you'd be using cost index 1,000. I think it's fair to say.
Right, and if we were using it, the boss would say, I think I need another pilot.
Not number
I
200.
didn't,
I'll
I
have to
didn't
check.
ask us to save fuel, I said I want to get there.
That's it.
Fast as I
Cost
can
index
get.
1,000.
Simon, that depends on altitude. There is a max Mach limit.
Okay. But yes, yeah. Want to go?
Did you get cleared to flight level 180 or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Curious.
Because of the altimeter being high?
presumably.
Doesn't seem that high, but
No.
No,
okay.
And the flight level, the transition level should go up as the altitude goes up.
Yeah.
I'd probably like to go down a bit more actually.
Yep.
Speed out.
Are we north of?
Yeah, so we're north of the island. So
I've
we're
never
gonna
come in that way. Yeah, we always come the approach along the south coast.
Honolulu Speedway 47 Charlie requesting lower. Sorry, we were gabbering. 1183 Speedway 47 Charlie.
Sorry, and I see it back here. but that
Gabbering,
was
I think
the way-
that's
Yeah, on our way right.
Let's say we're not going to make this.
Break, speed bird 47 Charlie, welcome aboard, good evening, descend 1 to 12,000, altimeter 3003.
12000 on 3003, requesting the INAV 08 right Speedway 47 Charlie, thanks.
047 Charlie, that's right, before visual attack.
Radar, yeah, we'll take the visual. 08 right Speedway 47 Charlie.
Continue descend 10,000 and speed minimum clean, please.
10,000 minimum clean Speedway 47 Charlie. You happy with visual, yeah?
Yeah.
63, descend 3,000 expediting.
What does he want? Down or slow?
Yeah, one, but not.
I guess speed first, right?
Yeah. There we go.
Look at that.
We've been visual for ages. So.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean just
Oh no, not there, is it?
the
Further up.
airfield.
We
Oh,
can see
the island rather.
yeah, we can see where it's going to be. Back mileage, what have we got?
44 miles. We're high. We are high, but we'll.
United 663, United heading 030.
Should we take the gear?
Sorry?
Should we take the gear as well? Gear down, please.
You're flying.
We'll have flaps 1, please.
Sorry, can I? Flat one?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
Yep. Sorry, Helen. Balance my face.
United 73, descend 8,000, present heading. Runway 5 approach.
If we can keep it coming down, then we'll be alright.
Don't mind going through and back in. Yeah.
Are we there yet? Greetings.
Might have known.
Right.
Right, heading 200, Spear 47 Charlie. Yeah,
Heading select.
X.
Okay, well we'll bunk that away then.
4203, radar contact, present heading, descend 14,000. Easy 480, descend to flight level 140.
And the That is so much. 3047 Charlie. That is so much better in daylight as well. I
Yeah.
don't get it so much.
Yeah.
United 663, right,
Nope,
heading
double
100,
change.
appear visually right.
Yeah.
Right, 100,
Come on.
visualize right, United 663.
Yeah, just make that goes back.
4901, straight to
Good.
power, 118 complete. United 235, heading 260.
Flight level 100, altimeter check.
Checks. Lights. Signs wrong. Okay. Approach checklist. So,
Approach checklist, please. Yep.
yeah. Altimeters.
3003 set. And
And cross checked. Approach checklist complete.
thank you.
Can't believe I even reached for it. You've got weather on that side. I'll train this.
Yeah.
That's 975, right, heading
21 DME Honolulu. Right hand side.
Yep.
Check. I'm just kind of a clean up.
So where's he taking us? Yeah, if you want to... Yeah, just stick in the runway centre line. Right, 360.
Right 360 split 47 Charlie. Pop down, come on. Oh, hello.
Vectoring for visual runway mainline approach.
Oh, I've done something to mine. Like, that's interesting. Right 040, cleared for the visual 08 right, number 4 speed 47 Charlie. Right, I'm having
Okay.
maintenance issues.
No. Have you broken it?
Yes, I think I have. There we are. There we are. I haven't broken it at all, everything's fine. If we roll out and become visual, I might take it off you if that's alright.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we come.
Fab.
Well, I'm going to take the automatics out anyway for now.
You
right?
go ahead, yeah, I mean it's over there, isn't it? I don't
Yeah.
think we're quite.
Further right, heading 065, please.
Down to 2065, 47 Charlie. 5.
German cargo 741, 73000, right, heading 820.
Not helping. There's what mode would you like?
Sorry?
What mode would you like?
Oh, level change, fine.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, here it is.
And if you bug to 1 speed, and we'll have flap 5, please.
Okay. Well, we'll get there in the end.
That's right, somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there. Flap 1 buck set, class 5.
Yep.
German cargo 741, right, heading 360,
And we'll have the flap 5 speed and flaps 10, please.
Okay. Do you want to wait for the, there we go.
Yeah.
Does it? There we go. Flaps 10.
We've already got the gear, it's alright.
Yeah, it's got a bit hazy, hasn't it? It's,
Right, so the airfield is somewhere on
it's
that plateau,
beyond.
isn't it, I think, do you think?
It's not this one here.
No.
No.
Beyond it.
There's a military Air Force base out here.
Yeah.
That's our alternate, actually.
Radio
Is it?
altimeter.
Yeah.
Train showing nicely on the nav display there too.
Why is Gary having kittens at the back?
There we go. Starting to.
Yeah, it's 12 miles to Evie, and then what's it, another 5 from there?
Yeah. Something like that. So.
It's out on this peninsula. I think we're starting to see it there because it's out on a peninsula, the runway,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, and this is
Over there.
Pearl Harbor over there on the left,
Yeah.
the inland body.
Flight directors off, please.
So you see this spit of land just to the right here?
Yeah.
It's that. So if you go over this...
If I sort of come round to the right slightly.
yeah.
Ah, here we go. Oh, I see. I
See the
think. Do you
airport
see
now?
the airfield?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Runway there.
so it's this one on this reclaimed land on the
Yeah.
right.
I, do you see it there?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Well, let's
Go on.
have flap. Yeah. All yours.
No, let's go flaps 20.
Flaps 20.
And then...
And a 20 bug, and then whenever you're ready.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I have
Air
control.
control.
That's
Yep.
big caution, no problem.
If we do go around, shall we climb to 3,300? Basically, follow the Arno-missed approach.
Yes, I think
Initially.
that's fair. So that would be right turn at 500, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we're looking a bit low actually. I'm going to try and just level this. Radio, I've got 1700 this side.
Checked.
Okay. Flaps 25, please.
Speed check. Flaps 25. You're on ref plus 5.
Please, yeah. 157, isn't it? Yeah. Before landing checklist.
Landing check. Speed brake.
Is armed.
Landing gear.
Is down.
Flaps.
25.
Cabin report.
Not sure actually.
Yep, there we
yeah,
go.
We've
Got
got
it.
it.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Up to the landing checklist complete.
Great.
It's landing clearance, don't we now?
Yep.
Tower 118 to small one, Speedbird 47 Charlie, bye-bye.
Cars 25, descend 3000.
Honolulu Tower, hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie, visual 8 right. So, just a little bit smidge fast. A smidge low as well though.
Tower, wing airport 4, runway 08 right to line number 2.
We'll land number 2, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
To a Piper
Smidgen
Cub.
low.
Yeah. I'm okay though. I mean, we're just going to pass through 1,000 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go, it's
It's to
better.
the right. Yeah.
I think that's just coming in actually, the puppies.
Yeah.
That
We've
traffic
that.
on
Yeah,
the-
we've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where that was.
1,000.
This place VOR
Stable.
or something funny like that. Thank you. That flatters slightly.
There we go.
Like
Nothing.
115 or 6 probably looks pretty good. What is he doing there? stop there?
He is moving, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he was just in the flare.
Was
at the
he?
time.
Landing clearance.
We've had landing clearance.
Oh, yeah, it's
The American way.
Yeah.
Yeah, clear to land whether it's clear
Yeah.
or not.
Just clear everybody onto the runway. It's fine. Sort it out themselves. I'm not sure if he's on the roll. Oh no, he's vacating, isn't he? I think.
Apparently.
Go on.
500.
Come on, get shipped on.
Yeah, we're
That's
alright.
alright, we're fine.
Yeah, we're okay.
Benny does it all the time.
Well, we know what Benny's record is.
50 above.
He rolled it.
Decide.
Okay, he's rolling.
No, I think he's...
We're gonna.
There he goes.
Okay.
Hurrah!
Yeah, we're happy we can see him. Yes.
Yeah, I'm happy
Okay,
with that.
we'll land after if nothing else.
Yeah.
And off.
Make sure Romeo contact.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, and I did it too much, Angus.
Yeah. There you go.
And I
Reverse idle.
please.
Versus normal.
Thank you.
I think
I
it's
will
still
roll
going
to
to be
the
good
end.
though.
Yeah.
Charlie is rolling to the left with able contact following ground 121.9. Join the stream.
Forwards.
Vacate left, ground 121.9. Thank you very much
60 knots,
indeed.
forwards idle,
Speedbird
please.
47 Charlie.
Manual braking.
Order brakes, forward idle.
Thank you. Ended up floating instead of flaring.
Just the trick is, isn't it? It's just that,
Just enough.
it's just enough to just see it change.
Yeah. I thought that looks good, and then all of a sudden, they're not going down.
Lots of
Honolulu ground, Speedbird 47 Charlie on Romeo Hotel.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, taxi running Alpha, Romeo Tango Charlie, Delta, all short, full right.
Romeo Alpha, Romeo Tango Charlie, Delta, hold short of 4 right, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Exactly what we thought.
Yeah. Do you want to clean up?
Yeah.
I'm not driving into the Pacific.
Good morning, Egypt 097.
Hardy wants to rate. Hardy got to rate.
Hello, taxi back, Romeo Tango Charlie, Delta, hold short, full right.
says better than most landings so far. So there's another compliment.
All 4 engines still on the wings.
That's right.
And running. Good sign.
What's that?
Okay.
Speed brakes down, extruder eyes are sorted, weather radar, boom, boom
Thanks.
is off, flaps are up, the transponder is XBDR, and you'll set the stab trim to 6 when you get the challenge, yeah?
Yeah. Oh,
Landing checklist is complete.
Aloha.
okay. Set.
Hardy wants to rain.
I didn't see that actually, Hardy. Sorry, but you got it anyway.
Let's see. So, do you reckon we've had a couple of minutes for the engines to cool down? Do you want to shut down 2 and 3?
Yeah, definitely. 'Cause
Okay,
it's,
here we go. Let's do
running away.
2 and 3.
Thanks.
Axel Road, what an amazing approach. That's true. That's
Yeah.
the best
Yeah.
visual
Yeah.
I've seen in here so far. That was spectacular. No, Axel, I'm done for the day. Heading back to the hotel and crewing out to Las Palmas tomorrow for a flight on Sunday out to Africa.
Follow the Egypt Air.
Okay.
That's a nice paint scheme, the New Egypt.
Yeah.
Desperately consulting his chart.
I don't know if you airline guys get it, but we get laid every time we come to Hawaii. They come out with those lays, and for each passenger and each crew member, as they step off the stairs, they put the lay around your neck.
Oh, yeah, like
What did you think I meant? Corporate guys get it better. Yeah, so they arrive at the bottom of the stairs, customs clears everybody on board, and then the hostess stands at the bottom staring. Everybody that steps off gets laid. Then you take them home to your wives.
Of course.
Because they love the flowers.
Well, look at that. So it's going to be right onto Charlie, which is
Here, isn't it?
just here, yeah. Because that is 4 right, so we don't want to go there.
Oh, there's plenty of space.
And then
And
we'll
we'll
be
Delta holding
Delta,
short.
which is a left further up.
Next left?
Not
or
next left, second left.
Thanks.
The next one is Foxtrot, and then Delta is the one after that. What else? This is spectacular.
Sorry, I don't know your name, but the American guy, are you a pilot in real life? Canadian, and yes. I think I heard
That
of
might be
FedEx
like-
earlier on.
Oh no, it's. Oh. I thought it was Mark.
So that's oh, hang on.
That
So you
wasn't.
got that wrong.
That wasn't Delta. So
No.
we're okay. We're okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Where's this?
Just coming. This is
This
Delta.
is Delta. Okay.
Yeah. And he's holding short as well.
Yep. And we're going to have to go along Delta. We're going to have to cross 22 left, 22 right, and 8 left.
Oh, we've got a bit of a scenery issue, unfortunately, which is the way with these things.
No terminals?
No terminal.
Yes, just aircraft. I wondered if that was just to save the frame rates until you got closer and then they
No,
build.
it's this
No, I don't think
scenery developer
there's
use.
not much in the way of
No.
terminal that was on over there.
Oh yeah, there's a
Yeah.
big terminal over there. So.
Oh, it's, we got gates.
Yeah.
The only way to solve that is to reinstall it. My experience.
Okay, via Romeo Tango and Charlie to the ramp. Go ahead. 7 cargo check.
It's a shame.
Speedbird 47 Charlie holding short of 22 left at Delta.
As we cross, do you want to fire up the Aplu?
There,
But not yet,
is
because
airline 755 for the
could be here.
Could be sometime.
And yes, Axel, I was going to be in southern Florida when Steve was heading down to come and visit with you. And I can't remember if it was Dan or Steve was. Markachuk was going to be going with him, so I was lined up to join him. But as often happens, with my schedule, it changed, and I wasn't in Florida that weekend. So one of these days we will get together.
That's good.
Thanks for watching
Oh,
it.
EasyJet in Hawaii.
EasyJet.
From 935, cross runway 4 right and 4 left.
Cross 4 right and 4 left, Egypt Air 975.
And Speedbird 47 Charlie, cross runway 4 right and 4 left.
Cross runway 4 right and 4 left. Speedbird 47 Charlie, thank you.
It's posted photos of us from
Yeah,
his
I
aircraft
should
during
get
the
some.
week.
I've
Yeah.
got some of him. So.
Okay. Reciprocate.
Yeah.
And we're on Romeo Alpha.
So here we go. We're cleared to cross. That's
Okay.
4 right.
And 4 left.
And 4 left is going to be further across.
Okay, I'll just
So
get
we'll
some
do
great
that, we'll
stuff.
do that, and we'll do that.
Okay, Romeo
Right,
Alpha.
anti-faff.
Charlie, Delta.
Not too anti-faff.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
That'll be more faff.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's clear on the right.
But way as well.
Yeah,
And that was
that's
something
clear on the right as well.
I also learned. Had no idea what FAF was. I've been educated.
There we go, so we'll do that. Start the APU.
But the fun thing is that other guys have been posting photographs of our aircraft taken from their aircraft, right?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
that
this
Airbus guy or
guy
something? Is it?
one of them, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So even if, you know, be able to get the pictures later, because there's one of me in the in Athens, getting ready to push back.
He's been doing loads and loads of legs. He must be exhausted.
What's that?
Cross runway 8 left to the ramp via Sierra and Zulu speedbird 4 sub Charlie. So
the recommendation was cross.
So it'll be
right
Sierra
and, right again.
and then
Yeah.
Zulu, right on Zulu, yep. So we're clear to cross, clear on the right.
Clear on the left.
8 left.
I think we met.
So this is Sierra, just round to the right here,
Following
him.
Yeah.
And then we want to go, not the first right, which is Alpha, but the second right, which is Zulu.
running along the base of the terminal, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, shame about the term, but that's their copy protection. Overly aggressive copy protection.
So he's going to go right here, I think, probably.
Yeah. Give them the space to do that.
Yeah.
Oops, daisy. Sorry, not moving.
No. You
Lights
can,
off.
no, you can do that. Yeah, it's absolutely. I agree.
We're going. Well, there aren't any speedbird gates here. They don't come here. We've been recommended to park on Zulu.
Down that end, yeah.
So if we end up with the longest taxi in the world, we know who you were.
Get your money's worth out of this last leg.
We may have to do some scenery kerfuffle, but
Yeah, because it's a beautiful terminal building.
Yeah.
they're overly keen. Copy protection just stops it loading some of their scenery. I told Gary should have rebooted the sim machine after he did stuff. So how far down do you think we should go? Go?
So we can go Zulu, and then let's see.
Well,
If we go
should we
all
park
to,
next to our mate?
it's up to you. Yeah, we can go wherever you like.
I can't remember his
I mean, we could go all the way to the end. There's some stands off the terminal building, sort of just round the
Actually,
corner. But
We're gonna go there.
Yeah.
Next to our friend,
okay.
our follower. It's not really enough room, but we'll squeeze it in. Oh, it's not very much room at all, but
Why don't we go on one of these?
yeah. Oh, this is a terminal, isn't it? I'm thinking
Yes.
it's cargo.
No.
But then I realised, yes.
When
the
you
gates.
reinstall it, it'll be a terminal.
Yeah. 2-minute job, to be honest.
Look at the
That'd
cars
be
in the
fine.
parking lot.
Oh dear, yeah, that's. Oh yeah, so that's a multi-story island.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Probably want to go a little bit more
Forward.
that way, don't we?
This a heavy stand? Yeah, it looks like it. Doesn't
Yeah.
it? Double.
It says, yeah, there's a 747 line there.
I'm going to be nowhere near, but hey ho.
Well, keep going actually. What it comes down to. Yeah, keep coming around, keep
Yeah.
coming around, keep coming
Yeah.
around, keep coming around. That'll do.
Oh.
Actually, you could go pull forward a bit as well, probably. We've only
Hard,
just
hard
on-
to tell, isn't it?
Yeah, we're only just. Well, the line has just disappeared under the nose, so the nose wheel is going to be somewhere back there.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Reset.
Check.
Parking brake is set. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shut
Good.
down.
Let's do that. They've cacked out. Let's have a quick look.
Can we just check?
APU2's on. APU1's on. There you go.
Okay, go.
Yep. Shut down.
Welcome to Hawaii. I've come for me summer job.
Come to get laid. There it is.
Apparently, I've got to give these out. May not be as pretty as Mavis. Enjoy your stay.
Via the pt2 departure, Capt transition from climb maintain altitude of 5,000 feet. Expect flight level 280, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 2610.
Shut down checklist, please.
Shut down checklist. Parking brake
Primary
is
set.
set. Hydraulic demand pumps.
What? Off. Sorry.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Beacon.
Off.
Doors.
Uh,
Oh, hang on. Stand
I
by.
always forget the doors. Where's on here? Open.
Fuel control switches.
Cut
Oh,
off.
that's the thing I always forget to do. Transponder
Is 2000. Standby.
and seatbelt signs.
Off.
Excellent. That is complete. Let's do some external.
Yeah.
That's that.
APU off.
APU's coming off.
Thank you, Simon. A pleasure.
Canada A22, hello, taxi, running Alpha, from Tango, Charlie, Delta, hold short, or right.
Honolulu ground.
Taxi Romeo Alpha, Romeo Tango, Delta, hold short for the right.
Honolulu ground, Delta 4 right, clearing 4 right all the way for Charlie.
Delta 2 is running low cost for left, taxi right, Alpha, Whiskey.
Cross 4 left, long Alpha, pretty gate, Delta 4 9.
Well, so 3 cross 1 for right, and 4 left.
That's 4 right, 4 left.